What's good? It's the Kid DT, and we back with another episode of the best, the hottest, the freshest new show in town, the Black Currency Exchange Show. So, we went on episode 5 just dropped. Now we on episode 6. So, episode 6, bro. I got my boy, the gang in the building. It's not a lot of people that get the type of recognition for, the video work, unless you just one of them dudes that's just up there in the game. Like, the boy cold with the motherfucking camera game, bro. The boy cold with the graphic work. I mean, graphic work is we was just talking about it off camera, so I mean,
Appreciate it,
look,
man.
like I say, bro, I'm not no Carlos Miller, so I can't, give the best introductions, but I'm gonna let my boy introduce himself, and y'all already know we finna get into that talk. So who you is, my boy?
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Shakill Jacsun.
Sorry,
Come from Gulfport, you know what I'm saying? Man, they grow 13 La Cuba.
yes, sorry,
What it is.
my boy Shaq. First off, like, I've been watching bruh for a minute, and the thing is, like, people do stuff, but they either do it for so long or they do it until it's not a lot of people that do stuff just like on a consistent basis that keep relevancy about themselves. Every time you turn around, there's something new that they got going on. And bruh is one of them people. Like, every time you turn around, bruh got something dropping. He got something new coming out. And it's always good quality work. So we got to talk about all this, bruh. And it's a lot of other stuff that we're going to hit on.
For sure.
So, first off, Shakill Jacsun. If you haven't seen his name, let's name some of the people that you work with, just so y'all can. We're gonna give them some credit too, so we ain't leaving nobody out. We're gonna name some of the people that you work with, and that then took you to that level, boy.
Okay, shit. Off top, my cousin B Pace.
Shout out B Pace.
On God, he definitely pushed me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put me in a position to work with Jacsun. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
On God.
What? That's crazy.
Shit, I done did multiple codes for him.
Which ones?
East Side. Since you been playing. This time I'm serious, something like that. Yeah, all that.
That's crazy. How did that feel?
Oh, and Lost that C too.
How that feel, bro? Like,
It was surreal, to be honest. You feel me? Being new in the game and really not knowing a lot and shit. But I'm forever grateful.
Jacquees. All right. So you B Pace, Jacquees. Who else you done work with?
I did a cover for LMA. That's the homie. I ain't talked to her in a while, but I'm pretty sure it's all love still.
Wait, you finna just walk past that, my boy? Like, that's just an everyday thing that you just do. You feel me? Like, what? You did a cover, so you did a cover for it.
Oh God, but see, I worked with her before she took off with her record label.
Yeah.
This when she was like going viral for a little like singing videos on the ground.
So how long ago was this?
Ooh, boy, that made me lie. Oh God, this was like years back. This was really like around the time B Pace took me on his wing in Atlanta, for sure.
So, give me one more person that you didn't work with. It can be local. It ain't gotta be no celeb or nothing like that. Give me one more person that you consistently work with.
Consistently work with.
Yeah.
Damn, it's so many. I don't wanna
Feel you. So, being that you've worked with people like, B Pace, LMA, Jacquees, how long did it take to get to that level, first off?
Be real, bro. Like, my first 2 years, I worked with so many people. Like,
How though? Like, was it through a specific person? Because they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. You know what I'm saying?
I feel as far as the Jacquees thing, yeah, definitely a who you know based situation. But everything else is just me grinding every day. and it just came to fruition.
That's what I wanted to hear right there.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear right there. Is the everyday grind.
Yeah.
So for 2 years straight, you say you was working with any and everybody.
Everybody, bro.
Why was that? Why was that important?
To me, really, it wasn't important. I wouldn't even worry about making no money. I was just doing something that I fell in love with as a little hobby, as a little craft, you know, and everything else just kind of came with it.
How you know that was just a kind of a hobby thing? How you know that was your passion right off the bat? Like,
To be real, I really didn't know, you know, it wasn't a passion and like that. I guess just the freedom of it, you feel me? Of just I can just create, you know, just every day, you know, that grind, just go out and try to learn something new with it every day, you know.
one thing I want y'all to know is and understand is that when it comes to doing the things that you like, doing the things that, you know what I'm saying, really make you happy and smile, the people that I bring on here, I'm having them say that because you don't have that money, that materialistic shit that y'all be chasing at the end. All you gonna do is want more of it. All it's gonna do is, you know what I'm saying, break. Somebody else gonna want it. Somebody else gonna envy you and hate on you because of it. But when you just do this shit because it's what you love to do, all that shit gonna come with it, bro. But it's not gonna matter because you so, you know, focused on what you're doing. And so, you know what I'm saying, just in your motion, don't none of that other shit matter, bro.
None of it.
It come along with it. So can you speak for that? That if you just keep your head down and just grind that, you know what I'm saying, things really just kind of like happen for you.
Oh God, bro. Don't try to, I mean, fuck that. Nah, don't plan nothing, bro. Just work at your craft every day, bro. Don't try to be the biggest and nothing. Just work at your craft. It's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? People gonna fuck with you. Like, and you got people that ain't gonna fuck with you. But don't worry about none of that. Just be in your own lane, your own zone. Don't put no time stamp on it. None of that. Just work.
Boy. So you never well, there's a lot of people that always say, I need to reach this goal by this time, this, that, and the other. So are you a goal setting type of person when you say, you know, don't really plan anything? Or do you kind of sort of have a set, like, plan, I want to have this going around this type of time?
Yeah,
but don't like force it, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I be on.
I feel that. That's what we kind of get into. Like, you can plan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I guess bring it to fruition that it's already happening, that it's already there, but don't try to control the situation so much that, you know what I'm saying, you fucking yourself up by the time you get there.
Facts.
You feel me? So let's get into this video shit.
Okay.
Real quick. So it's a lot of artists that watch this. It's a lot of business owners. There's a lot of people that shit ain't got shit to do for real. Yeah. But when it comes to putting yourself out there, because everybody wants to, you know, be big, or everybody wants to go viral, or this, that, and the other, but you got to create content.
Yeah.
How important is it to consistently create, and how, when those days come when you can't, the creative block, how do you get around those creative block days and remain consistent?
I guess it's a case by case kind of thing, because, you know, some people, they can just sit there, and I know, at least with me, if I'm going through a creative block, I'm gonna just sit there and just work my way through it. You know, some people, they like to go out in the world, experience things, they come back to the drawing board and they got something fresh, you know. But I don't know, I guess it's just like that then. That's just how I work through it.
All right, so working through creative block, say, you know what I'm saying, you just in one of them zones, and you say you done work with a lot of people in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Now, people had to be putting in a lot of work to be bringing you work for 2 years straight. So for all those people out there that want to get started with something and I guess don't know what it is that they want to do, what kind of advice is it that you would give them? Cause you it sounds like you started as a hobby, and it just like became
It took
a
off from there. Yeah.
free time everyday thing. So
Okay, I got you. Really like in your free time, just find something new, challenge yourself, you know. And once you feel that it's challenge enough to where you want to quit, just keep doing, keep going with it, and then eventually, you know what I'm saying, you end up liking it unintentionally.
you think so?
I'm pretty sure, bro. Cause I never in my life thought I was gonna pick up no camera ever.
Boy, me either.
On God, all I knew was basketball. I ain't know nothing else.
Basketball, and you say you used to do a little music back in the day too.
Oh yeah, I used to fuck around a little bit.
Hey, now let me find out. Goddamn, I need to get you on the future, my boy.
Hey, that was years ago.
But you say you work through it. Now that can also a lot of these things that we're talking about on these topics. I also want y'all to understand that this also applies to life. Yeah. Like when those times, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what to do or how to get somewhere. You just
keep going. Can't stop.
You know what I'm saying? You can't, because if you stop, what happened?
Shit, no motion. You ain't gonna achieve what you trying to do. You gonna be stagnant.
And have you ever felt like what it's been like to like not have any emotion? What does it feel like to know you want something so bad and ain't shit really popping off for you like you expected it to?
Shit. I mean, it's kind of heartbreaking at first, cause it's like you really want it to happen, but everything a process,
Yeah, everything a process, but shit. I want that motherfucking, I want that bag, bro. I'm trying to go, you know what I'm saying, be with the celebrities. I'm trying to be on the red carpets and shit, bro. But what if I don't want to stay up them long nights? What if I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, drop my prices? What if I don't want to, you feel me, work with this person because his music is ass? Like,
yeah,
have you had them days?
But not want to work with people because their music ass?
Because they music ass, or because, you know what I'm saying, they feel like your prices are too high, or they done heard something about you, this, that, and the other. Like, have you not wanted to work with people because of those reasons, or are you open to working with everybody?
No, I'm open to working with, anybody, because that's just business. I don't hold nothing personal, unless it's a personal issue. But it's still business at the end of the day.
Yeah. All right. So now that we're talking about the business aspect of it, I want to talk about customer service.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about pricing.
Okay.
And the amount of work that, you know what I'm saying, go into it, and anything that you feel is vital to this conversation.
All right.
So when it comes to creating content, because video work, camera work, that's the only way you're going to see some shit.
Only way.
That's the only fucking way you're going to see some shit. Right.
Fact.
Okay. Now, say for instance, like for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You got to pay millions of dollars just to get a commercial aired. All these big events, this, that, and the other. But you got to pay somebody to shoot the shit, right?
Yeah.
All right. You with me. All right. So, before I get to paying somebody, I need to know and make sure that this person is going to make sure that what I need done gets done.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to go through that hassle that I go through with everybody else. It got to be like this. Or it got to be like that. It's just a motherfucking hassle. I want somebody to. It's a flawless experience. So run me through what an experience should be like when you're working with somebody on the camera side. Like, I know I said customer service, but to me, that shit is more of we're creating an experience.
Yeah, why people want to come back. Yeah.
Exactly. So talk to me on why, you know what I'm saying, creating that type of reputation every single time consistently will take you to that next level.
Relationships be important, man. I mean, that's really it. You know what I'm saying? You give somebody that vibe, that they feel comfortable, like they family in a way, they gonna want to come back, Then it's not like, I'm just coming to you just for work. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all been in a relationship. You can come there for anything, even advice,
Yeah, what? Talk to me. Talk to me. All right, so it's basically like it's almost like some shit with the homie in a sense.
Yeah.
Like that's how an experience should feel.
Yeah. Friendly.
Okay, so how do you consistently create that without, you know what I'm saying, getting your feelings too involved? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, be wanting to create this experience, but they'll react rather than respond.
Shit, with me at least, I keep it customer first, you know? I mean, that's how I look at it. I want to be able to take care of them. I want them to feel like they can come to me for anything. You know, no matter how big the job is, like, I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to be, like, diverse to where, like, even if it's something I can't do, like, I'm going to let them know and I'm going to try to go figure out how to do it. And then that shows that I'm not just some one way, you know?
Now,
what's up?
I'm glad that you said that. Now, how do you keep from, I guess overstepping what the client wants? Because sometimes that creative boat,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Drive and drive and drive.
You do too much and you gotta backtrack.
Yeah. So how do you not put too much of yourself into your customers and keep it a balance? Like, all right, this is a professional suggestion, but you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do what you need done.
Okay, what I do in them instances is I send them a first draft of exactly what they want.
Really?
Then I send them a next draft. Sometimes usually of like just a little tweaking to it in my flavor. And
okay, that's not too much work.
Nah, like I said, so now I done picked up a habit of now it's just second nature. It's like just chilling.
Again, this episode need to be entitled Consistency.
Facts, boy.
Like, if you want to make it in business, it don't matter what you're doing. Hell, fuck business. If you just want to make it, doing whatever. I don't even know what make. You know, we're gonna hit on that in a second. But if you just want to be successful, consistency is the most important thing. Now, I know we just talked about customer service, creating an experience. Now, the pricing.
Yeah.
Because this is what a lot of motherfuckers need to hear.
Touch on it.
Pricing when it comes to camera work. All right. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna hit on this real quick before I let you speak. I've been doing camera work since I want to say 2016, 2017, give or take. So that's what, like 6 years, somewhat. I'm gonna just say between 5 6 years. And I started out charging like $25, $50 for a shoot. Now I'm to a point where I charge $150 an hour for a photo shoot. I charge $400 up for a 1 to 3 minute video and stuff like that. But people be like, "Damn, I'm paying that? You $150 an hour, cuz what?"
Yeah.
But the thing is, and this is what I want y'all to understand. You paying $150 an hour is equivalent to shit putting gas in your car for maybe a month, give or take. But the difference between you paying my $150 and putting that $150 in your car is shit. You probably ain't finna go nowhere and do shit no goddamn way. At least with that $150, you're paying for a memory that's gonna last for a lifetime.
Facts.
You can go back and you can reuse it. You can blow it up. You can send it off. You can do whatever. You can put it on flyers, promote yourself, market it, whatever you want with these pictures. All for 1 hour for $150. It's gonna last you for years and years and years beyond you, me, him, everybody. Like,
Facts, bro.
But you hear that price and it's like, dang, that's what you charge. Or hell, most of the time we won't even hear back from a motherfucker. So I really want y'all to understand that the type of money that you're spending isn't just because I'm trying to tap your pocket. It's because I put years and years of motherfucking hard work, labor, my own money, gas, that hell, sometimes I don't even see back that I put into it, that I'm just charging you $150 that you can go use these pictures or whatever it is and make 10 times that if that's what you want to do. But I'm gonna let my boy talk and then I'm gonna come back in a minute. But so pricing, bro. Just talk to me about your experience with how you price your shit and just the things that you kind of go through with clientele with that pricing stuff.
All right, so first off, I done picked up a camera since like I think it was 2013, 14, something like that. I think it was 14, yeah. Good. And when it come to pricing, man, like D said, like I started out too, doing free shoots just to get that practice, that repetition of consistency. Then I moved up to $50 and 100, 150, so forth. And what people don't understand is being a full entrepreneur with no other outsource of income, ain't in the streets and all that crazy stuff, trying to be positive. It's a lot of downtime that people don't be talking about. When you behind on bills, you ain't got no gas, no, you feel me? No money for food, all that. But we still got to be consistent. So like, and the crazy thing is, you go spend money on things that ain't gonna push your career forward. Just speaking on artists, you go spend money on things that ain't gonna push your career forward. But then look at us like dang, like that's too much. But yeah, we here to aid in your career. You feel me?
Bruh.
That'd be a thing for me. Like we here to aid your career, especially when you dealing with me. Like I'm gonna give them the full. You can text my phone, ask for advice. I'm gonna drop gems all the time.
That's why people consistently work with me. They work with him. They work with people like shout out to Shrug. Shout out to excuse me. Shout out to James Floyd. Crave Imagery. Mm-hmm. Like it's people like us. You know what I'm saying, that they constantly come back to because we've created that experience. But at the same time, they know that we not trying to just make some money and leave. You know what I'm saying? Is hey, bro, what you think? We finna give you like the whole motherfucking spiel. Like, hey, bro, this is what I think. Because the thing is, we've come across so many different people and had so many different experiences, heard so many different sounds, met so many different people that sometimes shit we kind of like, we know what'll work and what won't work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we trying to like control your shit. It's just like, all right, we know certain styles work with certain shit. But sometimes we'll try to get outside that box that you might try to keep yourself in. But the whole time, you thinking, shit, $400. Bruh, you can go spend $400 on some motherfucking weed and smoke it up. You ain't made shit. You can go die. You'll go spend $400 in a motherfucking club for a VIP section for motherfuckers you don't even know, cuz.
Even know, bro.
Like, celebs don't even know you there. But you'll go spend $300-$400 just to go for some bitches, goddamn, that it's probably gonna rob you anyway. At least if you're gonna do something, at least invest in yourself the right way.
Bro. Don't be scared to pay for that marketing. That's what it is. You gotta have that budget. And then please stop wasting folks' time, man. Like I'm all for a person coming to me asking how much it is for this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
help me help you, bro. Don't hit me up too in advance just to tell me you gonna come around this time and then it don't happen. Because enough of those times will make a person like me or anyone else in this crowd not even take your business seriously. Cause we taking our shit serious. This all we got.
That's it.
We don't got time to waste, man.
That's it.
Just like you should, value yourself more. Like we grinding. We trying to get to the next level always.
Time management.
Facts.
Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm the perfect person. In my world, I am, goddamn. But, in other people's world, I'm not the perfect person.
Yeah. Sometimes,
what I'm saying, I might be 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late. But it's reasons for that because I got to make sure I got everything because it just be me. And that's something else I want y'all to understand. A lot of the times, it's just me on set. Or, do you shoot by yourself?
All the time.
It just be him. Like, we don't have assistants. We don't have somebody, to make sure that this everything's straight. Like, it just be us, and we just got to run and gun, bro. So, yeah, we fuck up too. But if you gonna reach out and want a book, if you gonna set something up, if you gonna goddamn just do anything involving camera work, bro, please know that your time and my time is on 2 different levels. But when we together, we's on one motherfucking accord. So don't fuck it up.
Thought up.
You feel me? Like, my time, when we together, my time is your time, my time. So we need to, in the midst of this, we finna have fun. We gonna turn up. If you smoke, we gonna smoke. You know what I'm saying? But it's creating at the end of the day. You had a vision, and I got the ability to bring your vision life.
Yes, sir.
So let's plant that seed. We're gonna grow that motherfucker. If you're not gonna do that, bruh, just don't even waste your finger energy to write me. Like, I ain't even capping. Do not write me. Don't talk to me. Like, because one thing about it, bruh, I done put too much of my personal life and time and experience into all that shit that I do. And I ain't got time for a motherfucker to come on this motherfucker and be like, hey, how much is this? Or when can we do this? And I don't hear back from your ass. Like,
That shit
look,
get a nigga
bruh,
host up.
like, bruh, do you not know when you hit me, bruh, and you inquiring about some shit? I'm like, oh shit, I think I got some money on the way.
Oh
'Cause,
God.
boy, this is all I depend on. And I don't hear back from your ass. I'm like, I bet. And you consistently do that, bruh, then that let me know you not serious, for one.
Mm-hmm.
2, if somebody else did want to work with you, what the fuck can I say about you? I'm trying to put you on too, shit. If I know bro hard, I'd be like, hey, have you heard such and such?
Exactly.
Go work with bro. You know what I'm saying? I got an artist right now. Actually, we got to talk about it.
Okay.
I got an artist right now. Shout out my young cat, OTG Sheen.
Okay.
He said he always worked with me on this camera shit, but I'm like, you know, we got to get outside of working with just one person sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And expand yourself. We finna go to break, but we gonna hit on that too. But I was telling them, like, shit, get away from just working with me sometimes and work with other people. And I told him I was gonna introduce him to Shaq and some other people. And he was like, yeah, bro, tap me in. And that just showed me, all right, that's maturity. Like,
Yeah.
I'm finna put you on because it's some stuff that bro know that I don't motherfucking know.
And vice versa.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna teach each other something and take each other to a different level, cause shit, that's what it's about. That's what art is. Art is about creating something that you didn't know was supposed to be there. So we gonna come back after break, and we finna keep talking about this shit here, cause I feel like we just heating up, bro. So don't go nowhere. Go roll your blunt and shit. Get you some green tea. We're gonna try to talk about health. So go get a smoothie or some green tea with some other healthy shit, man.
Shit, water?
Or some water, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Sit your ass back on the couch and in your chair, and we'll be right back with more of the Black Currency Exchange Show. Gang shit.
DJ Stretch Marcus on the keys.
we back
Yes, sir.
with more of the Black Currency Exchange Show. It's the boy DT in the building, and I got the gang, Shakill, Jacsun,
Yes, sir.
in the motherfucking house. So, before we had went to break, we was hitting on we was talking about just the aspects of the camera game. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all like insight from our perspective on the other side. Because one thing that people don't understand, being in front of the camera is what goes on after the behind the camera. You feel me? Like, for one, we not only take y'all pictures or shoot your video, we gotta go back home and edit the shit.
Talk to him.
Send it back to you. If you don't like this, it could be one little small part. Ooh, it's a piece of sweat right there. Can you change that? We like, what the fuck? Like, and that's gonna take a whole another 2 hours to export or something for one little. But okay, let me let my boy. I'm gonna let my boy talk a little bit on his experiences. Cause nigga, listen, y'all just don't know, boy.
I got it, man. So, like bro said off top, it's a hassle. It's a major, it's a major hassle. I mean, we don't mind doing this our job to create, and make sure our clients and people get what they want. But to have to edit and then, like he said, go back and make these minor adjustments, that delays time for us completing other tasks for other clients, And if our time is money and we ain't making money doing nothing else, then that takes away from our pot,
I don't think people really are hearing you. that part. So I want, like, I mean, unless you're in that position to do what we do, because I mean, yeah, it'll be like to y'all taking a picture on your iPhone and putting a filter on it and just kind of like making it look good and clearing up your skin. Like, nah, that's not the
It's way more, because then a lot of times our software crashes.
Ooh, woo! That motherfucker.
Man, technical issues is a motherfucker, man.
Boy, every time I pull some up, like even on this podcast, why y'all be seeing these cuts sometimes is literally because my computer stops recording and then it'll pick back up recording. Like, I had to like stop the whole thing, bro. Like, it's so many technical difficulties that we really go through, bro. It's crazy. I swear. I hate that shit. But let me come back a little bit.
Okay.
Talking about, from pricing, from customer experience, and all this other shit. I know a lot of times we work with artists.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for these artists, working with people such as me and you, sometimes they'll get comfortable.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they'll place themselves in like a box because they don't want to work with this person or that person. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just got that person that you just create magic with. It's like Sky the Pimpin', Kobe, Shaq. You feel me? It's like that. But can you tell me why you shouldn't put yourself in that type of box? Like, yeah, it's cool to have that person you can go to, but why you should also
branch out and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, first off, if you keep yourself in a box, you are already off the rip limiting yourself of like the resources that someone else can have to help you develop more as an artist. They can introduce you to someone to bring you clientele to put you further in the doorway. No, but don't ever just settle for just being comfortable, because now you're becoming complacent, whether you know it or not.
Now, I wanna use this example when you said B-Pace introduced you to Jacsun and stuff like that. Think of it like that. Like, B-Pace started with the camera game, more or less before he was rapping.
Mm-hmm.
He picked up more rapping now, but for him to get to the level he was to start rapping and to be able to pass down that camera that camera load to you,
Yeah.
like stuff that he don't do no more. He's like, hey, lil' bruh got it. You feel
Yeah.
me? You have to think of it like that, because those relationships that, you know what I'm saying, I might not have, or that he might not have, somebody else might have, but you have to reach out to them and be
Exactly.
willing to work with them to understand that, like, you start getting complacent with one person, like, shit, that one person only knows shit about who you know.
Exactly.
You start working with somebody else that work with other people, that person might be connected in with somebody that's really connected. So
now you networking.
you
Yeah.
feel me?
for sure.
That part, my boy. That part. Now, from our standpoint, we're working with so many artists, businesses,
Yeah.
just in general. Do you feel like it's important for everybody to like network within one another?
Definitely. I definitely do.
What's up?
Because like I said, the whole point of art is to learn and challenge yourself. You know, I mean, I get it. You got your own little grooves and everything like that. I mean, I do as well.
Mhm.
But it's the challenge in it, you know, to push yourself to help you grow. Because think about it, if you think you hard now, and you keep challenging yourself and pushing yourself, you know, next year or even 5, 10 years from now, like you'll be a monster.
Mm.
But as long as you keep that hunger, that drive, like sky's the limit, bro.
Don't be afraid
Exactly.
to go beyond what you feel is normal, what feels familiar, basically. Like, take that box, see how many motherfucking shapes or something you can make out that bitch or something. Cause. But one thing you can't do is create a box and just keep yourself within that circle, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you think of this shit like wrestling or fucking matadors or whatever, bro, when you in that inner circle, that's like your mind. That box, that's your mind. When you just trapped in that motherfucker, bro, that's all you know. You just in that bitch.
Facts, bro. Get
But-
used to being uncomfortable. I can't tell
Got
you
to.
how many times I've wanted to do a shoot, then I got on set and I'm around people I don't know and I don't know the set, nothing like that. And then it's like, once that camera on, it's like I just click it and I forget everything else and I'm just locked in.
Right. And I was using the wrestling in the matador aspect of it, like, it's because if you keep yourself just so within this circle within your mind, bruh, it's like that's all you're gonna know. Like when you like with wrestling and shit, when them niggas get outside the ring
Yeah.
and start fighting, the crowd get lively because it's so much more there.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you have to think of that like your mind, bro. You have to get outside of the ring and go excite the crowd, cause go do
Yeah.
some shit that they don't expect for you to do. Cause when they see you do it, they like, what the fuck? I want to see more of it.
On everything. I look at it as simple signs, bro. Like, you're not gonna put a shark in a small fish tank, you feel me? You put it in the ocean and it grows. I mean, I know I wanna grow, you wanna grow. I would hope y'all wanna grow. You know what I'm saying?
Do you? Do you?
I know damn well I do every day. I'm trying to challenge myself.
Really? So what are some things that you do that you challenge yourself with to get better? I mean, with the camera work
Yeah.
or just everyday life? Like, what are some things that you incorporate into your everyday to just be better as a person?
Well, I first start my day with doing shit I don't like doing. You feel me? Whether it's like I used to ain't like reading books, or like I read whether it's an article or something every single day, bro. Or if it's something that I had trouble with. So basically, anything I'm weak at, I try to practice that off first, then go to my strength. It made no sense for me to start off with things I'm good at, because then I got to end with shit I don't like, and I'm a half-ass that. So I might as well put all my energy into something that I don't like first.
Yeah. Nigga, did you just use reverse psychology on yourself? What the fuck? Damn, I really just sat here and thought about what the fuck you just said. Cuz use reverse psychology on himself. Damn. There it is. That's the key, people.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm gonna have to start trying that out. Like, I mean, I got a little library back there with books and shit. And the only thing about reading is either I have to be in the mood to read,
Yeah.
or if I am reading, Nigga finna get the drifting off.
Yeah, I mean, like I said though, like when it come to reading, I'm not finna go read no whole book, not unless
Yeah.
I'm just intent on doing it. But
Yeah.
we be on our phone so much, so like if I'm trying to consume and advance my brain, we looking on Facebook at bullshit, we looking at Instagram on bullshit.
Talk.
But nowadays what I do is I go on Google, they got all these articles. I click on the article, whether I'm skimming through it or not, I'm finna learn something out of this article.
All right, put me on game. What's something that you didn't know last week that's very informational that you know now?
Okay. Do you know anything about solar storms with the sun?
Solar storms.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm kind of tapped in with is like the chemtrails that they leave in the sky to block the sun. How much hotter the sun is trying to become, and all this other stuff. But talk to me more about it. That's
all right,
what
so
you know.
so this is gonna go over a lot of people's head. So this is 2022 and 2024 or 25. Gonna be peak season of the solar storm, right? And in our upper atmosphere is gonna be like an ion storm or some shit like that. And if it happens at the same time, we're gonna lose all electrical power on the whole globe. No banks, no police, no nothing. You got to eat baby food, all that type of shit for real.
So basically, what you telling me? That shit sound like the purge.
It gonna be. I mean, they saying it's highly that it happen. I ain't saying it's gonna happen for sure, but I've been seeing a lot of articles more prevalent to the issue.
Okay, now they do a lot with discussing issues like that. Do they have an emergency solution or a resolve to if this happens?
Nah, not that I read. Besides people having cash already.
You see how fucked up that is?
Yeah. Not saying that the information ain't out there. I just haven't came across it yet, I'll say.
Yeah.
But probably not, though. Somebody probably know, though.
Ooh.
That's tough, huh?
Have you heard about that quote unquote aliens in the UFOs?
Yeah, I mean, I look at articles about all that stuff. Recently, something I saw yesterday, I'm glad you brought it up. My homie sent me a video of a mermaid that they found.
See that?
A mermaid. People saying it's real. I don't think that shit real, though.
Why not?
It just don't look real. It look like a big-ass fish with a kid in his mouth, to be honest. But I don't know. It could just be my perspective, you know.
I'm spiritually in tune. So I don't put nothing past nothing. Like, I definitely feel like there's everything within nothing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, there's nothing here, but it's all so much of a perception that we've created that we all believe the shit that we see.
Yeah, this shit will go over their head, though.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm spiritually trying to, like, just wake my people up a little bit by a little bit. Because on my show, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about.
Yeah, your shit.
So, like, with this, you know, the whole religion shit, black people. Oh, listen. I really stay into it this show. I ain't gonna get too much into it right now, but I just want you to know, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. There was a man by the name of Ra, also known as the sun god. And you know, in these religious texts, we talk about the son of God. That's why every time in every picture you see sun behind God's head. And if you look back at, you know, like hieroglyphics and all this other stuff, there was a deity. He was like his body of a man, but his head was more of like a bird. And you know, that's when he looked into the sun and he basically like transformed himself. Like, that don't seem fucking right. Like the Chronicles of Narnia, you see a fucking half human, half horse and shit. You wouldn't think none of that shit could be fucking possible. But true enough, that shit's like there. Yeah. But that was more or less not because it was just a person, but because it was more of a God presence. And we get so trapped into this mindset that that's not who we are. Like melanin people, I want you. I'm speaking on the sun right now because the summer is coming up, and this is your time to charge all your melanin energy. Because what my boy just talked about with this solar shit happening and all this other stuff, if the planet go cold, shit, it's gonna get a little hard. You feel me? Because we're sun people. If you walk into the sun and the sun hit your melanin skin, you damn near turn you turn into like a bronze, fucking brass color for one. Unless you just like kind of charcoal black, then you'll be more like a blood diamond. But all this stuff that we're talking about is be in tune with yourself, bro.
Yeah.
It's that time that y'all have to get more in tune with what you truly know is your truth, rather than what you read or what somebody else is telling you their perspective of the truth is.
Man, I gotta speak on that real quick.
Go ahead, my boy.
It's just something quick on Facebook. So like, can people please stop seeing stuff on Facebook? They be like little links and all that, and just automatically believe like it's true. Take out the time of your day to actually do some research or even go type it on Google to see if it's real. Like I saw a post last night, I think that was, and it was like LeBron was announcing his retirement or something like that. I saw people sharing and said, "Oh my God, I'm finna be done watching basketball." Then I go to his page, and I see the same post, but the caption is
Not the same.
nowhere near the same. No, nothing saying that he retired and like that. But just the simple fact of people just running with their, what they see and not taking the time out to go see if it's real.
I'm finna tell you how motherfucking real I thought that, or like how true that is.
Yeah.
I know y'all see me with the Saints gear on. I'm repping this because of my late father. This was his team. Long live the drip.
Yeah.
But this is my team right here, the Kansas City Chiefs. Shout out my boy, my homie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use this as an example. I was on Facebook, and it's every time I get on there, it's always DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Talk. So I get on that motherfucker and I look, and it say DK Metcalf on the Chiefs. I said, boy, I was so geeked, man. I go look. I'm talking about ain't not a motherfucking, not a nothing. I said them bitches. So the fact that you can have your mind easily manipulated and shifted to another person's perspective, you have to be very, very wary of that. Like, you can't live your life off of other people's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because if I lived how Brett said, this is how life should go, my boy. Like, go get married, do this, do that, and the other, and I live my life just like that. And I'd be like, hold the fuck up. I don't know if I like this for real. I don't know about this, my boy. Because I've tried that shit before. My cousin, 23 Investment, that was on here. He do electrical work. So I tried to be an electrician. Did the shit in the military. When I say I ain't like that shit at all, I was fucking around trying to goddamn do a receptacle. They be, I said, no. I walked off the job out that same day, no cap. So, but it's knowing that I tried something that somebody else really loves.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for me. But if I didn't, I wouldn't have known that it was for me.
Yeah.
For one. And two, shit, I wouldn't have found out more or less what I wanted to do with life. So, like I say, don't let what other people do or other people's passions, you know what I'm saying, shift what you want to do. Just because we talking about the camera game and the people that, you know what I'm saying, we meet, because the camera can take you a lot of places.
Take you far, I swear.
Don't get me wrong. It can take you a lot of places, for real. But we're not just saying that, you know what I'm saying, just because that's the way to go or that's the new wave. We saying that because, shit, it's different. You feel me? There's not a lot of black videographers out there. Like, shit, who we know about besides Tyler Perry and Spike Lee that's like mad black directors for real.
Shit, Jordan Peele coming up now.
Yeah, Jordan Peele.
Really ain't too
But
many.
yeah. Name me two more if you know. I'm sure they out there, but
Shit, I can't name them right now.
exactly. And that's something that we, you know what I'm saying, we got to get more of. So this show is to bring other people that do different things. I've had artists on here. I've had videographers, photographers, dog breeders, like real estate investor. Everybody does something different, but it's all in sync with we all just trying to be great at this bitch.
Yeah.
We didn't follow what somebody else was doing. We found something that was good to help us get through the motherfucking day. And it made us get to this point.
Yeah.
You feel me? Shit. Hopefully that don't none of what I just said, you know what I'm saying, go past y'all head, bro.
And if it do, just watch it again.
Shit. You might have to watch it 2-3 times because I really just dropped some gems on y'all, bro.
Big facts.
But what else you want to talk about, bro? I know it's some other shit that you personally want to hit on. It gotta be something.
To be honest, it'll be time for another episode. I'm gonna have to come back for real.
Need to.
But I guess we can hit on our goals, bro. What's some of your goals? Just give me like 1 or 2 goals.
I think right now the biggest one I have right now is making this platform as big for them as possible. Like I say this on every show. I don't want this to seem like it's about me. I want this platform to be as big for everybody else that's melanin as it is for me. Like I think that's my main focus. No cap. I ain't looking for no money. I ain't looking for no fame or no shit like that. Like it's gonna come with it probably, but I'm not really even tripping on that, bro. It's like seeing that I was able to do some shit like Master P, doing something like Rick Ross, doing something like Dolph, like creating an empire that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, leave that stamp, bro. You can't beat that. Like I'm creating a new Black Wall Street.
Facts. I'm glad to be a part of it for real.
Hey, and I want y'all to know that my boy is the new, like the co-captain on the media shit. You feel me? We got so much stuff on the way right now. I want to talk about it, but we gonna wait.
Yeah, we gonna leave him hanging.
But what's tell me some of your goals, your one big goal if you have one.
I'll tell you about one goal I think about every day. Besides the whole, like, my family being financially stable, is I want to be able to wake up, just look on, like, articles or the news and see, like, where in the world I can go help. You know, whether it's me waking up, starting a foundation for the day, go give people fresh water, or go help out with kids, or donate to a community. That's what I'm all about. That's why I fuck with what you said about, you know, it being selfless. You know, you're not worried about yourself. I want to give us a chance, you know, give us a platform, you know, as Black people, because we already, you know, deal with things as it is. You know, we too talented to not achieve things, you know. So I feel like I want to do my part and at least give people the chance.
Now, since you hit on that, what are some things that you see that we're missing that we need more of in the Black community, in the Black culture, that we, you know what I'm saying, really need to do more of?
Well, the known is come together. That's off rip. We all need to come more together.
In what aspects?
Aspects as far as like, dang, I don't even know what to really hit on with it. Besides like being more supportive, you know, sharing people things, or even just coming out just to stop by, you know, cause all that's free. You feel me? Or
excuse me, say that one more time.
Just sharing people's stuff, man. Like, it's free. That would say it's free. It's free to show love, man. I show love to anybody that's doing something positive, you know. But my whole thing, bro, I want to be able to impute the knowledge that I've got and pass it down to young kids and people our age and people older. I just told my uncle, who I, you know, from the feds and all that, told him, like, you can learn something new every day. You feel me? That's my goal. I want people to have that same aspect in life, you know.
That's very important in life. I always try to reiterate to people, it don't matter how much you feel like you know or think you know. Like, you know a lot of shit, but
That shit gonna pass.
always remain coachable just as much as you are teachable. Because you should always want to learn more than you teach. You feel me? Because the more you know, the further you can go. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying, tell everybody this, that, and the other. Like, you can learn so much that you have so many tools in your bag. You can put this with that and that with this, you know what I'm saying, and still give people game to where they can succeed themselves, but you still got your own shit, you feel me? That's why I say remain more coachable than you are teachable, because you can't just have one aspect of your game. You can have one aspect of your game mastered, but shit, what about the footwork? What about, you know what I'm saying? What about the hands? You feel me? What about the hand-eye coordination? Like, it's so much technical shit that, you know, you really got to think about, bro.
Always something you got to work on.
Always. Do you how often do you go back to the basics?
Shit, every day. I practice every single day. I told you, when I picked up a camera, every day I'm going to take a picture of something outside. I'm taking a picture of a flower, a bird, a tree, something every day. Still do the same thing.
Listen, my boy said he was just taking pictures of what the fuck ever. Like, that's the game, people. I told brothers off camera, like, I think we was talking about like simple stuff. I said, it's a quote that I live by every day. And I think I said it on here. Don't overcomplicate simplicity. The simple shit only get hard when you make it hard. Like, don't make life hard. Just go for it. Black people. And goddamn, you got a dream. Don't go to sleep on that dream. You dreamt it for a reason. You was already asleep on that motherfucker. Don't go back to sleep on that bitch. If you got a dream, wake up and make that motherfucker a reality. You supposed to live your dream. That's the whole reason you wake up. You don't stay asleep. You sleep. You stay asleep when you're dead. You can't do shit about it. So when you can get up and make a dream a reality, fuck you waiting for? You may see this show as a small, like, you just got a couple hundred views and this, that, and other. Man, I done surpassed that shit. We at like 2 million views. With 2 million subscribers already, over 100 million views type shit. Like, we already global, bro.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of knowing I didn't let this person's perspective of life change mine. I didn't try to swerve in this other person's lane because I felt like they was going faster than me. And the person in front of me going slow, like, nah, I'm in my own shit.
Go your own pace.
I'm at my own pace, bro. And I planted the seed to grow and branch off of. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That's the motherfucking key, cuz.
Keep watering that seed, I'm telling you.
It's the motherfucking key. Last thing that I want to talk about before we get off here.
All right, what is it?
I always try to ask my fellow kings and black men, you know, how they are. So, while we on here, how you feeling? Like, good? How's life? How's the marriage? Just, are you straight?
To be honest, I'm blessed, bro. And that's with the good and the bad. That's how I look at it. I tend to appreciate the bad more than the good, though. 'Cause that's what's going to help mold me.
Yeah. So, one of them bad days, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do
I cope with it? How do
you get back to that? Every little thing gonna be all right type shit.
I tell myself, if I quit, who gonna do it? Who gonna push me? I gotta move my feet. Nobody else gonna do it. I think about, if I quit, how many people am I letting down that look up to me, you know, or that strive to be maneuvering through life how I portray.
Yeah.
You know. But then besides that, I thank God, bro. I thank God for even putting me in that position to where I'm down and I need to recalculate my stuff to keep going.
Facts. It ain't nothing wrong with recalculating your steps and going back to the basics, because a lot of people want to just get to that end process, get to the end of the road, get to the end result. But there's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, reconstructing your path, because you don't have to speed down it. You don't have to go too slow. It's all about the pace that you set because only you know where it is that you want to go. So
Facts.
just know that as long as you get in there, don't let anybody, anything, even your motherfucking self stop you from that. That's plain and simple. But we finna goddamn get off this hoe because we got to go do some other shit like editing and stuff like
Work.
that. But my boy, I definitely appreciate you coming on here and, you know what I'm saying, just spilling some game and letting people know like the ins and outs of what we do. Because a lot of people don't get to understand or see or try to understand and see, you know what I'm saying, what we do. They just pay us and
That's it.
and just wait for whatever it is that they pay for. So now hopefully y'all got a better understanding and hopefully the artists out there are more understanding of why we charge what we charge.
Yeah. It's all love though, bro. I appreciate you having me.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It was meant to happen. It was supposed to happen. And I'm glad we got it done.
Yes,
And
sir.
with that being said, it's the gang DT.
Big Shaq.
This is episode 6. Can't wait till episode 7 air. Can't wait to see who we have next. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure if you're not subscribed, subscribe, like, comment, share this with your friends, share this with your people. Everybody. Because we only going up.
Yes,
With
sir.
that being said, it's the gang.
Stay blessed.
We out.